Cheers everybody, welcome back to my California kitchen. It's Carmel Mooney again for the 31st time. That's right, 31 videos of fun. Hey Paula, thank you so much for everything, and also to the folks at Kraft Philadelphia Cream Cheese. I just want to say how much I have totally enjoyed this competition, and Tressa Hargrove and Debbie Wood, and there's so many gals who have just been my sisters of Philadelphia, and you guys have been so encouraging and supportive, and I would be remiss without mentioning how much your support and encouragement's meant. So anyway, as you may have known from listening to a few of my other videos, whenever I travel to the South, my favorite thing is hearing sweet or unsweet, because here in California, it's just called iced tea. How boring is that? But when I get to the South and I hear someone say sweet or unsweet, I always take a picture of me drinking some sweet tea, and I send it back home to my husband and kids, and I say, hey everybody, mom's arrived, because when I get to the South and I hear sweet or unsweet, I know that I've hit the South. And I just love that little iconic slogan that they say there. It's just, I don't know, it's just so indicative of the Southern hospitality. So I sure hope to be having some sweet tea in Savannah this summer. But what I'd like to share with you today is, since my name's Carmel, I have Carmel's caramel apple pizza, and it is delicious, and it's made with, what's really great is, you know how, well, Paula's been telling us for weeks, we need to take convenience foods whenever possible. So I've been listening, Paula, and I took refrigerated cookie dough, sugar cookie dough, 16.5 ounce package, and I'm going to flatten it out on a baking stone, and you can use a pizza dish or whatever you like. And then I'm going to brown that in the oven for a little while and put that delicious cream cheese, peanut butter, apple caramel topping on top. It's mouth-watering and you're going to love it. So here's our refrigerated 16.5 ounce sugar cookie dough. And all I've done is just kind of flatten it out with my hand on a baking stone, and you can use a baking sheet, pizza dish, whatever you like. And I just put a little bit of non-stick cooking spray all over it and just kind of pushed it out with my hand and then rolled it a little tiny bit. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set this in the oven for about 20 minutes until it's kind of golden brown, and then we are going to mix up that wonderful cream cheese and peanut butter and apple topping, and we're going to put that on top. It's going to be awesome. Okay, now I'm going to share with you ladies how to make that wonderful cream cheese apple peanut butter topping. So we're going to take 8 ounces of softened Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to put it in a little mixing bowl here, and then we're going to add to that about a ½ cup of brown sugar, and we're going to add to that a ¼ cup of, you can use either creamy or crunchy, whatever you prefer, peanut butter, and then a ¼ cup of caramel ice cream topping. Alrighty, and then we're going to add about 1 or 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I put in a little bit of cinnamon, probably about a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. And I also like to use, whenever I'm using apple recipes, about a ½ teaspoon of cardamom too. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we are going to take those things and we are going to mix them up here. Just kind of cream them together. And it creams up really easily because I've pre-softened that cream cheese. Oh, the smell is wonderful, that vanilla and peanut butter and caramel together. Okay, so we're pretty much done with mixing that, and now we're just going to simply spread that right over the top of that baked sugar cookie dough. I'm going to coarsely chop about a ½ cup of peanuts here. Now my chopping up this ½ cup of peanuts here is going to really add to the goodness, because we're going to sprinkle this over the top of that caramel apple pizza, and it is going to take you right back to your childhood when you used to get those creamy, dripping, sweet, sticky, delicious caramel apples covered in chopped peanuts when you were a kid at the boardwalk or the fair or the carnivals. Okay, so I've spread that topping all over my caramel apple pizza. Now I'm just going to place these apple slices all around the outside and a little bit around the inside as well. Now, like I said earlier, you gals feel free to use a cookie sheet, jelly roll pan, pizza pan, whatever you like. I just happen to use this pizza stone that I use for all kinds of pizza, and it's real brown and really well seasoned because it's been well loved for many years, but it works just great. So now that I've got those apple slices on there, I'm going to drizzle some of that wonderful caramel ice cream topping on top and sprinkle those peanuts on. Okay, I'm going to drizzle a little more of that caramel ice cream topping on just because I like it and because I can. There we go. Now I'm going to sprinkle some of those chopped peanuts. And I like a lot of them. You can use as much as you like. I've used a pizza cutter here to cut this into sections. You could use a knife or however works best for you. And this, oh ladies, this just looks delicious. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? This looks so good. I just got to show you this close up. Sweet, syrupy, rich, thick, delicious caramel apple pizza. Crunchy, nutty, creamy, sweet. Oh, this is over the top. Oh, I just want to thank you, Paula, and all you ladies. I wish you all the absolute best. It's been such a pleasure the last 2 months sharing our lives, our kitchens, our talents. It's just been a phenomenal experience. And I sure hope to be sipping some sweet tea with all you gals out in Savannah this summer. Until next time, just remember, do everything in good taste.